Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. My voice just went somewhere. Here we go again. That's right, Sonia with a J. Carol Walters is here. Welcome aboard. Kyle's here. William's here. Carol Walters. Let's see if I missed anybody. Okay, so far, I'm caught up. I was going to sit outside in the nice sunshine. At least I'm getting a little bit in here. Coming right straight through the west window. I'm inside. Basically, I'm in the bedroom. And on the other side is the kitchen. Yes, there is a separation. These saloon doors, they're not installed yet, but they will be. I know this looks backwards to everybody. That's because it is. No, it's not all that bad. Okay, the first thing I worked on today was the shelf you see. Right there in the corner, you can see the that little amplifier for PA system and for karaoke. That is secure. She is not going anywhere. Last night I was worried it was going to fall on my head, but it stayed there. And it's super secure now. And then the shelf above is extra deep. Room for quite a bit of stuff. Then on this side, I got this shelf installed, ready to be loaded. After the live stream tonight, I'll be working on this corner of the kitchen. That'll be cleaned out, put in a new, temporary countertop. I'm going to take the original stove out. I'm not going to throw it away. I'll hide it somewhere, maybe back in this corner, because it'll be quite a long time before I ever even look at it again. Then, so new countertop, and then the microwave will go there, and the camping stove will go there. And then I'll figure out a way to strap them down so they don't go anywhere. For traveling, Yeah, it's coming along. Slower than I thought, but it's coming along. By morning, of course, I do have to sleep sometime, but by morning, let's put it this way. I'll be loading right after the microwave and the camp stove are in place. I'll do a little bit of sweeping out. Then I'll be loading stuff under the bed. Then I'll be loading stuff above the bed, in the corner of the truck, in the cabinets. And then I'll make the bed. And I'll be tired by then, I'm sure. So, new comments I've missed. Jim Foster, welcome aboard. Diane Phoenix is here too. Welcome aboard, Diane. Why does everybody call Jim Mr.? Jim, don't you turn around to see if your dad walked into the room and somebody calls you sir or Mr.? Oh, glad you're here, Jim. I love picking the onion with you. We have fun. He reminds me of Kyle. You don't think the vessel would pass Coast Guard inspection? Just saying. You never know. Hot chocolate? What's this? Why in the world? William's wearing pants? Okay. I'm not, just so you know. It's about 84. Let me look at the thermometer that I got from Rob. Title that's earned. Cool. Georgianne, welcome aboard. Okay, I'm not doing this right. I don't want to. I'm sitting in a camp chair. The camp chair. Oh. This is a thermometer that's probably 30 years old. I think it's pretty cool. Is it showing? Yeah. And it says 85. Just a tad above 85. So I believe that's pretty accurate. They said it was going to be 83 today. And that's an average for the town. I don't know where they take the temperature recording. Maybe down by the center of town at the courthouse. I don't know. What's Jim saying? Unfortunately, I've reached the age where Mr. is an appropriate title, although I have been called many other things inappropriate. So, have you had the opportunity, Jim, to use the term "get off my lawn"? I haven't yet, but I may. Right now, I don't really have a lawn, but at the cottage, I was starting to get pretty meticulous with it last year, and I live on a corner. So guess what people do when you live on a corner? They cut across your yard. When I first moved there, people were doing that, and I said, "Would you mind not cutting across my yard?" And they respected that. They think I'm an old ogre. Lily can tell you about some of the kids around this neighborhood, what they think of her. It's pretty funny, actually. You don't have a lawn, but I do yell, "Don't cut across my campsite." Yeah, that's appropriate. M24 is kind of, the setup at Lake of Dreams. Yeah, you can make square corners. That's a good thing. But if you're on that next row over, basically it would be behind your campsite. And I think you have some right behind your campsite is seasonal. They're not even there. But then in order for the people that live on that driveway behind you, or are camping on that driveway behind you, they don't have they could take a hike and go all the way up by the ball diamond there and then come around. Or they could go down the other end. And we'll see them in a half an hour. Now we know why people were late to get their picture taken. I think we have to maybe bend the rules a little bit, or somebody has to be the designated, "Yeah, you can cut across my campsite" person. Brody wants clues. Not in Jersey. Okay. That's funny, Sonia. So, man, it's windy enough that it's rocking the camper. I don't know if you can see that. You can probably hear it. Nancy says, "I had some lady ask me if I had permission to be on my property today. She said she had been coming there for 20 years. I let her know she was trespassing for the last 14. Oh, that is funny. All right. See if I can do something for a clue. I don't know if it's going to work, William. I did not have time to put up the green screen. Let me look. We'll see. We'll experiment. I don't know if it's going to work. I have no idea. Badge is here. Welcome aboard. I'm not sure the green screen is going to work. But, okay, to give you a clue. It's artwork that I was trying to show you. It hangs. Never works. It hangs in a tavern, bar. There's other names you could call it, but it does hang in a prominent place. It's not the only one. It is artwork. How can I, what do I call it? It's artwork. It's a painting. All right. I did it should be up on the green screen right now, but I don't have a green screen. I thought maybe it might flicker in. Well, obviously it's not. But it's, some of you have been there. Let me think, who might have been there? Urchins. Corner site, despite having a wooden fence. Oh, I see. You're talking about where you're at right now. The new wheels are awesome, Badge. I don't get very good gas mileage, but then on the other hand, I knew that up front that I wasn't going to get good gas mileage. But it's worse than the other truck. A little tweaking. I got to use my ears and just kind of fine tune the carburetor. First, I gotta get my oil leak straightened out. I can't do that here on this property, but I can do remodeling here. So the oil leak's gonna wait till I get to where I can crawl under it, and if I spill a little oil on the ground, it's gonna be okay. Mr. Green Jeans. Back in Canada, wow. Jim's channel where Sonia paints. No, it's not Jim's channel. Yeah, it would be Sonia's second channel. And no, it's not Sonia with a J this time. So it's another channel. Very, well, let me say this. It's a channel, but it's not. It's more of a supporter. Something, what is wrong with my phone? Some things have been posted as a channel, but not very many, not very often, but it is technically a supporter. Let's put it that way. A very good supporter. I am getting pictures from all over. The YouTube phone number, I'll be danged. Huh. Okay. That's interesting to know, Timmy. Now, James is asking me about if I still have the bus. Yes, I do. No, Timmy, it's not James' channel. Yeah, I saw the message, Timmy. Yeah, that's true, Badge. Although I am further east now, and there's very little free camping places. So I'm probably going to have to break down and get the America the Beautiful to save money on camping spots. I know it can be used at Corps of Engineers, federal land, a few other places. You can get a deep discount for the America the Beautiful, and along with put it in there as a senior, that helps too. Gosh, I wish I knew where my green screen. I know I was planning on putting the green screen up, but got busy working in here. All right, Nancy, you're the detective. Fantastic detective work, Nancy. How did you guess that? No, it's not Tina, Timmy. Williams fired. Yeah, it's a good truck. You're right, Badge. It probably will outlive us. I got a little rust I want to take care of when I got a buddy up. He's got up Michigan. When I'm working on the bus, maybe he can work on the truck and do a little work on the. It's a little bit of rust around the right front fender and then down under. I'm thinking might be cheaper just to buy a fender, but try to find one. And they might be pricey because these square body Chevys have become kind of collectible. Yeah, boom. I still want to know how you deduced it, Nancy. Are you reading my mind? No, Timmy, it's not Jim Foster. The actual channel, Nancy's got it. She guessed it right off the bat. What the painting I was describing is of a nude, and it's in the saloon, Big Nose Kate's Saloon in Tombstone, Arizona. Jill and I went there, I think it was December 31st, and we toured the town. We didn't spend any money, but rust adds character. Oh, yeah, Nevada truck, so it's got a tiny bit of rust. Meriwether Lewis Campground, west side of Tennessee, free for 2 weeks. Really? Well, howdy to you too, Roy. Now I wish I had my notepad with me. Okay, we're going to write it down on a piece of wood. Then later I'll transfer it. Meriwether. That'll be good to know when I'm finally on the way to Michigan. That won't be until mid-June. Looks like I might be meeting Rob in Branson, Missouri. That seems to be going to be happening, but talking, almost 2 months away. Meriwether. You and George flip the coin. All right. Meriwether Lewis Campground. And it's west side of Tennessee. That's good to know. I do have a place I can mooch dock in Tennessee. But, Tennessee is a big state too. West side, Tennessee, 2 week free. Wow, that's good to know. Is it near? It's probably not near a larger city where I could work. What city is it near, Roy? Somebody's being sent to the corner. Oh, William's being sent to the corner. I don't know how he manages to get in trouble every time. Natchez Trace, yeah. Oh, okay. I have, but I was in, I believe, Alabama or Mississippi when I saw the beginning of the Natchez Trace trail. I guess that's about 400-mile trail. I know, like, Traveling Robert has done the trail. A few other channels have done the trail. Just a guess, Nancy. Well, you are absolutely correct. It is Jill. I actually do have a picture of her, but again, it's not. I can't pull it up, and she might not want her picture shown anyways. And no, I didn't ask permission. But you got the miracle was $20 for a year. Well, see, I've been told it's maybe I'm mixing it up with a different card. But when I was at the Corps of Engineers, they told me it was half price for a senior. It'd be free if I was a military, but I'm not. But half price for senior, and that half price was $70 for 1 year, I believe. I thought, well, that's a pretty good deal when you add it up, because then your campsites, instead of being $35, they're more like $17. That's with electric and water and sewer. Or you can get a boondocking site for like next to nothing. Jeepers, that wind is rocking the boat. Huh, $20. If that's what it is, I'll go get one today. But yeah, no, the reason I didn't get it. But could that have been a different card? I thought it was America the Beautiful. The guy in the, there was only 2 campers. This was in, I think it was just before Christmas. I don't know. Beautiful place. Absolutely beautiful. It was in Texas. It was at, it was west of where Colleen lives. I can't remember. Gourd Lake, I think, was the name of the campground. Can't get past the Hoosier National Forest. You're on your own after that. Well, where are you looking up, Roy? $70 forever. A lifetime pass. Okay. A lifetime pass, $70. I think it helps if you're a senior. Not sure. And then I think it's good for Corps of Engineering and federal and maybe state. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now they want me to book a hotel. See, I think Google's listening. I just had this feeling. Georgianne's sending me a picture. She's even got her name on it. Senior annual. America the Beautiful. And you paid $20. I'm gonna have you talk to Jim. Jim, did we get ripped off? And Georgianne probably, she batted her eyes at the guy that was selling her the ticket. She could do that and get away with it, by the way. The guy selling her the ticket, he said, "Yeah, beautiful. I'll give you an America. I mean, I'll give you love. I mean, but no, here it is. She's got the senior America the Beautiful. That's amazing, Georgianne. They come back that way for free. Wow." Georgianne, are you saying yes to batting your eyes? Kind of loosen a couple buttons on your bodice. Williams is free because he's a vet. That's cool. Paved sites and beautiful at Merriweather. Senior pass price. I just got one before coming to M23. I don't know. If we got ripped off, I only know what I paid. Okay. Well, Georgianne is better looking than you are, Jim. By a long shot. Well, I know you've met Georgianne. All right. Shifts are available at Pepsi Cola. And I'm not taking them because they're like 80 miles away. I'm not driving 80 miles for $40. Nope. Now, if it was twice that and I was going to stay in that area, that'd be different. But no. Gradually, I'll take on a few more of the Pepsi jobs. And there may be some Frito-Lay ones coming up for the Walmarts. I don't know yet. Those actually pay pretty decent. But you're there for, 6 hours stocking potato chips. How hard can that be? You have magnificent hair. See? There's always a plus. So, pretty cool. I'm supposed to be talking about the featured channel and giving you all clues and hints. I know who this is, I think. It does count, Nancy. All right, here we go. Hey there.
Hello. Am I on speaker?
Not yet. There. Now you're on speaker, Holly.
Okay.
Remember the rules.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
That felt good.
I don't know if she heard
Hello,
me.
everybody. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Shall I get started with a bit of news?
Yeah.
I seen this T-shirt, and it says, "I'm having an out of money experience." Boy, that is so true, so true.
An out of money
Out of
experience?
money experience.
Oh, okay. How are you feeling after your surgery?
I'm sore as heck still.
Okay.
They said I'd be sore for a week, and I am still.
Okay.
I'm very sore. So, anyway, there's a couple of old ladies that walked into the movie theater. Excuse me, that felt good. Anyway, and they saw this lady, and she's sitting there all sprawled out over two chairs. Excuse me, that felt good.
What the heck are you drinking on?
These old ladies were appalled by this and said, "You can't sit like that." And then the other one said, "Yeah, where did you come from?" And the lady just looked up, pointing, and said, "The balcony." You get it, Jack?
No, I don't.
She fell from the balcony is why she's sprawled all over two seats.
Oh, I got it.
God.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. You know, this dad, he buys his son a turtle, and after a week, his dad and him go back to the pet store and say, look at this turtle. He's got blisters on the bottoms of his feet. No wonder why he sold it to us so cheap. And the store owner says, "I've never seen anything like that before. Here, I'll give you another one." And the little boy said, "Oh boy, another turtle truck. Daddy, look, another turtle truck." And the boy starts going vroom, vroom, vroom on the counter.
Right. I remember that one. The poor turtle.
You know, I hoped you'd like that one.
I had to look for my notes.
Okay. Do you know how to make a wigwam in the woods? You know, a teepee?
I don't know how.
I don't know. It's just 2 tents.
Oh,
Here's some more news. Did you know that champagne is technically the worst part of wine that's spoiled? Yeah, they just put it in a fancy glass to make up for it. You know, I was driving through this really poor neighborhood, and I saw a shirt in the road. And I said, "Boy, that just proves that this neighborhood is so poor, they even lose their shirts."
okay.
You know, growing up, I'd bring home all of my boyfriends, and my dad hated every single one of them. So I thought I'd find one just like him. And I did. And I brought him home. And my mom hated him.
That's a good one. That's cute. Tracy's here. Welcome aboard.
Hi, Tracy. Hi, everybody. How you doing today? Hopefully well. Oh, boy. Hopefully that you're not in as much pain as I am. Man, they cauterized my back. They didn't put something under my skin. They just cauterized the nerve endings.
Okay.
Anyway, what would you find at the bottom of a hornet's litter box?
A hornet's litter box.
Yeah. B1 and B2.
Oh.
Get it, Jack?
Yeah, okay, I get it. Oh,
what
boy.
Two guys have over 3,000 hits.
Say
Pete
again?
Rose and The Godfather.
Oh, okay. All right.
What two people really climb the walls?
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man and Mrs. Howard Cosell.
Why would Mrs. Howard
She
Cosell?
drove him crazy. Yeah, she drove him crazy. If you didn't read the papers and the magazines, you'd know what I was talking about.
Okay, I didn't read that one.
What did the cleaning lady of the nuclear reactor site say to her boss?
I don't know what.
Take this job and shove it.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Oh, here's some more news for you. There's this commercial for Salonpas. It's supposed to be these pain pads, but they tried to say, oh, it works well even on moderate pain. Well, what about severe pain, They really emphasize that moderate. It works well even on moderate pain.
I'm waiting for the chime that says, Kasadu. Kasadu.
What's
Yeah, I don't know. It's Japanese. Kasadu. It's the company that owns all that stuff. Yeah, Georgianne, she had surgery where they burned the nerve endings in her back.
Yeah, the T11, T12, and the L1.
It's they got a name for it. Was it Lablation?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Ablation.
Ablation. Okay.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Okay.
Whoops. There.
Well, I did have one more for you, but if you cut me off.
No, I didn't mean to. There was a truck that went by real loud.
Okay, I asked Alexa what the definition for the word foreman was, and Alexa says what each of the Kardashians go through in 1 year.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Anyway, that's all I have for you today.
All right. Well.
And hopefully you'll be on Tuesday. I got some for Tuesday.
Okie doke.
And I will talk to everybody later.
Chances.
I love all of you. And
go ahead.
Excuse me. That felt good. Peace out, everybody.
All right. Thank you, Holly.
Yep. Good night, sweet dreams. Love you. Talk to you.
All right. Good.
Morning, Jack.
Yeah. Good night. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Hey, William, the crows, or not the crows, the rooster's back. Yeah, I think it's called ablation surgery. They basically went into all her pain spots where they're the worst, and they killed the nerves by cauterizing them somehow. Ablation, I think they call it. And after she heals, it's supposed to be pain-free, which is good. Maybe she'll be able to learn to walk straight up because she won't feel the pain of walking straight up. Right now, she's, kind of bent over. Ablation is what, yeah, that's what it is, Diane. They burned the nerves, cauterized them. I don't know. It sounds like kind of a scary procedure to me, but um, it was outpatient. She was home that night, and that was what this past Thursday. So it's only Saturday today. So I guess it's going to take a while for her to heal up, but she sounded pretty good. So, maybe this is a thing. Oh, now back to Jill. She and I went to Tombstone, and we went to the saloon. We didn't eat there, but we asked if we could come in and look around, and they said sure. So there was music playing, country western type band was playing. Everybody's eating and drinking, but the pictures on the wall, the decor in Kate's saloon is amazing. There was a lot of old time nudes paintings on the wall. And what reminded me to do Jill for the featured person tonight was the picture that Jill sent the other day, which was what she called the NIP eclipse. It was, it looked like the solar eclipse, but there happened to be a little nipple on the moon. It was cute. It really was. But that reminded me of the saloon, and her and I going to the saloon and seeing all these paintings. And we spent pretty much all day long in Tombstone, Arizona. And I don't know. I didn't know what other clues I was going to be able to give you. But I know that most of you knew that she and I did do a lot of, we did Tombstone, Arizona. We did Bisbee a couple times. Douglas, Patagonia, just all around Sierra Vista where she lives. And, definitely a good host. I'll be seeing her again, it looks like. I wanted to go to Florida, and I told you this morning it's not going to work out. Can't afford it. But come 1st of May, I'll be drifting towards Arizona again. I'm going to take my time. I shouldn't be terribly hurting financially, so I'm going to take my time, and that will actually save money. Won't save time, because I'm not trying to save time this time. I think I'll I will drift northward to Roswell, New Mexico, and let's see, White Sands is in between there. Once I make it to Roswell, then I think I'm going to start drifting slowly towards Tucson. Depends on what highways are available. Well, now my plan is, instead of depending on the Rand McNally Atlas that I have, which is already 5 years old, it doesn't show enough detail for out in no man's land. Where are I try to travel secondary roads, but on occasion I'd like to travel even, what would they call it? Third and dairy? Look for the dairy farms on this bad road. I don't know. Tina, welcome aboard. Holly is in Michigan. She is in Cedar Springs, Michigan. Yeah, Grand Rapids, Cedar Springs, close enough. Tina knows the general area. I lost my train of thought. It's all Tina's fault. So anyways, yeah, I'll be meandering up to Roswell, New Mexico. That's kind of my plan now. I'm bummed that I won't get to see Susie in St. Augustine, but it is what it is. I'm hoping that we might Susie and Lily and I might get together for like a video type three-way thing. Yeah, I said three-way. Don't worry about it. Don't blame it on her. Okay, I won't. But you do distract me. So then, yeah, kind of almost a repeat of January's trips, but a little more detail perhaps. Because I ended up having a destination that, I needed to get to, which was the Ironwood meetup. That was the first week of February. Now, this time I don't really have any meetups that I got to be at. No hurry. And I'm sure in May, I'll be working for 2-3 weeks in Arizona area, either down by Jill or up in Parker, because I do have to go to Parker to complete all the paperwork and get the license plate. Get a license plate. I might get the 2-year plate, but we'll see. For the truck. By then, all of the surety bond stuff, I still have to pay for a surety bond, but all the other paperwork has already been done. I haven't heard from Joe, but I'm sure that a letter has come back from Nevada saying that everything's fine with the truck. Nobody's rising from the grave claiming it belongs to them. And that way, I'll be legal beagle to get a plate. So then that makes me, I will be working to kind of make up for that money. Then June, I'll be meandering probably around the 4th of June. And that time I will have a destination. There is a YouTube meetup in Branson, Missouri. I just found out about this earlier today. Tina, you might know about it. It was Rob that was talking to us about it. He's got his channel name is now Michigander Adventures. It's what was it before? The Michigander Man or Michigander Man. Now it's Michigander Man Adventures. So Rob was telling us about it. It's a YouTube meetup. It's in Branson, Missouri, June 3 through 6 or something like that. I don't know. But I should be able to make it to that. It's not like I can see you. Well, you do have an icon next to your name. Some people, they just have a letter. But most people here, they have their pictures, including you. So it's all the leak in the truck. Oil leak or the one that's above my head. The roof vent. Yeah, the rooster did come back. When I get to what's that place south of here? I have to leave here tomorrow, and then Oxford Ranch. I'll be staying there for 3-4 days, and I'll be working on the leak. Right now, it's sitting and it's not leaking. And I'm only going 10-20 miles, so I don't think I'm going to lose too much oil between here and there. It only leaks when it's under pressure. I think I discovered a possibility where it's coming from the left-hand valve cover towards the back. That looks like it's a possibility. Brene, welcome aboard. So yeah, I'll be battening down the hatches there for the oil leak when I'm staying at that campground down there. Actually, I'll have more time. Here, it's been, I'm loving it here. Don't get me wrong. But Lily's got to get back to work either tomorrow or Monday. And I've stayed here long enough. I've been here almost a week. In fact, Monday will be a week I've been here, so that's long enough. But I've done a heck of a lot of remodeling in here in the camper. I did have the roof leak kind of covered, but now the wind blew that right off. It didn't blow it completely off, but I wasn't able to fasten it down totally. And I thought it would hold because I had 2 good screws on it on this side, but the wind got under it and flipped it. Didn't rip out the screws though, so I can fold it back and figure out a way to really fasten it down good. I may do it from the inside. We'll see. Renee, Nancy Drew guessed the featured person, which was Jill, our own Jill that comes here all the time. She was a featured person tonight. So next, probably Tuesday night on Humor Night, we'll be doing some kind of a $5 scratch off for Nancy for guessing correctly tonight. I'm writing that down on my notebook. My notebook's outside somewhere. For guessing Jill. I hope Jill watches the replay here. I figured she'd be in tonight, but she's not. Okay, Brene's saying hi to everybody. Lynn, M24 meetup in Merrill. That's right. Yeah, it is the 19th through the... I think you're right, Tina. I should know. They've made me an administrator. VIP test message. Very important test message. I don't think my thing beeped, Timmy. I didn't hear it. Oh, ask the people why, or do they want to see a flip coin for the win? Versus, well, flip to win what? You and George Ann can flip each other all you want. Make your own bet. I already spent $5 on Nancy, so. All right. Yeah, she's right. 19th through 22nd. Sonia is correct. Sonia with a J. Well, basically, Lynn, some of us get there early and stay later, like a day later. The 20, whatever. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It is kind of a 3-day event. And then usually we leave on Sunday. A lot of us do. If you go to the Facebook page for the M24 meetup, Kevin just put out a pretty well, it's pretty well going to follow the schedule that he's put out there, but subject to change, and then there could be some other things happening. And if you listen to that, it'll give you a good idea of what we're doing. I found out I was in charge of trivia. I don't know how that happened. Probably because I like to talk. I don't know. Nancy said 5, you lose. Cute. Tina's got her peace sign. Okay. 5. Okay, Tina's guessing too. What a hoot. You guys are crazy. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's already 10 minutes to the hour already. Yeah, update number 4. The video. That's actually the thing I was thinking about. And that will tell you a lot, Lynn, about what's going on. Well, everybody in, the United States and 3 other countries for sure know about the M24 meetup. I'm serious. We've got Canadians coming. I don't know if any Australians are coming. The British want to. Yeah, there's a lot of people that know about it. William's picking 7. Tina 1. But was Nancy in charge of it? I'm having a ball with this kind of new format. The chat's running the show. I don't have to do anything. I'm going to kill a rooster, though. Anybody hungry for chicken tonight? Yeah. I wonder why Nancy chose 5. Is that because she won 5, more or less? So a ticket that we're going to scratch off on Tuesday night, which will be a $5 ticket. Any rednecks going to M24? Of course, plenty of them. I'll be one. All right. I don't know if I can show you. My neck's pretty red. I've been getting a lot of sun. So it's cooling off now, but it's 84 on the thermometer there, 84, 85. You couldn't get warm, Renee? Oh, come on. All right, I understand. This year, let's see, we went swimming Saturday morning. Of course, the Michiganders went swimming. It's like, oh my God, it's 60 degrees. Let's go swimming. Smothered smart pork chops, mashed potatoes, and biscuits. Ooh. I have no idea what Lily is dreaming up. But she's been cooking up a storm all week long. She outdoes herself. So I've been spoiled all week long. I'll probably starve to death when I go camp by myself. No, I won't. I eat pretty good when I'm by myself too. Actually, I eat too much when I'm by myself. So I have to remember tomorrow before I go to the campsite, stop at the grocery store. And I've got enough propane, so I'll actually be doing some cooking. We were the last people there for breakfast for M22. That's true. That was fun. It was kind of a little bit misty rain, but let's see, there was Kathleen Klein, Brene, Tommy, River Styx, Linda Barker, Michelle Leonardo. I think Georgianne had left already. I can't remember. I don't remember if Georgianne stayed or not. And myself and Brene. And we cooked all of our leftovers from the potluck and what we had of our own food. And we used Linda's grill. We did it in the pavilion because it was kind of half rain. And we pigged out for breakfast. And we finally left camp around noon on Monday. We had fun. We just had fun feeding our faces. Oh yeah, there was a Brene and Tommy were fighting. I thought they were just teasing each other. No, they were fighting. You got Polish food today, Tina. Oh boy. You know, somebody Lily and I, no, we were watching television. There's a channel, plus they're on TV. They're a YouTube channel. They weren't that far from us. They were in Texas, hill country. Giddings is a town. It's about a couple hours drive from here. But they went to this restaurant. Actually, it's a brew house type of place. It's a brewery, restaurant, tavern, fun place. Anyways, but they had pizza. It had sausage. I forget what kind of cheese. Sauerkraut. and I think tomatoes. It was kind of like a German pizza, if you will, or I'd call it a Polish pizza too. Yep, it looked delicious. Mike's here. Megan Van, Mike, welcome aboard. It's still debatable whether I'm going to be up in your area by Dallas or not. It could happen. I'm kind of playing it by ear right now. Yeah, I love sauerkraut too, Tina. Sauerkraut's good for you. In other words, I love sauerkraut. Sauerkraut loves me. Let's put it this way. If you having any kind of issues with constipation, have some sauerkraut. Quesadillas. Yeah. I like, I don't know, anything that's, basically German is going to have some sauerkraut. Let's put it that way. Baby gherkins, yeah. That's kind of good. You mix those in with some of the other stuff I was mentioning. It's difficult. German potato salad. I just adore German potato salad. I could eat it all day. Timmy's got a question. Sometimes you do, Timmy. Yeah. Yeah, any cabbage works. Yeah, that's true, Nancy. Sauerkraut. It's interesting how they make sauerkraut. It's kind of like aging cheese. Some connoisseurs, if you will, of sauerkraut, they bury it in the ground. Yeah, there's some odd stuff to know about sauerkraut, but it's good for you. Good potato salad. Now you're making me hungry, Tina. I have no idea. If Lily's probably busting her ass cooking something, but you're making me hungry now. I bet you do. Yeah, the quesadillas, that was fun. Okay, William, thank you. Thank you for the prayers. Back at you. Thank you for being aboard. I am not in the habit of washing sauerkraut. It seemed like it would take something away from it. I haven't made sauerkraut now in 20 years probably. Tuna casserole? Yeah, I bet he did. But anything you cook, Tina, is good, in my opinion. All right. Stomach and liver, Timmy, our prayers are up for you. Godspeed. And pray for the doctors that they have the wisdom to analyze what's going on with you, Timmy, and find out a way to correct it with God's help. He's starting to figure out. Well, that's good. That's good, Tina. I can't imagine that he would be suspicious. Me, I'd dive in with both feet and get up in the middle of the night and steal the bratwurst. Of course, you knew that. They wash theirs in Ohio. Yeah, I think washing it, even rinsing it, would take something away from it. You want to leave that. I don't know. The sauerkraut is hard to describe. You either love it or you hate it, one or the other. It's not a matter of just tolerate it. No. You either run the other way or you embrace it. You're right. Yeah, you remember, don't you, Tina? Well, it was so darn good. I couldn't stop myself. I'm sure I was asleep, but I couldn't stop myself. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are fun. These are definitely fun times. Yeah, the salt is part of the whole key ingredient there. You definitely need something to go with your sauerkraut meal, no matter what you're having with it. Whether it's sauerkraut and sausage or sauerkraut and potatoes. That's basically my favorite dish is sauerkraut, Italian sausage, and German potatoes, as far as not German potato salad. German fried potatoes using the same kind of ingredients that you would in the potato salad, but you're frying the potatoes, kind of like having French fries. But it's got those spices that go with it. Yeah, please do, Georgianne. You're going to be busy, girl. You're going to be teaching classes and everything else. Yeah. My parents used to make sauerkraut with a big crock. I mean, a big crock. We're talking probably 10 pounds. I know it was a big crock. And why was it downstairs? Because nobody could carry it up. Mobang, welcome aboard. We're only on just for a few more minutes, so I'm glad you came aboard. Nancy Drew was the winner tonight. We'll scratch off a ticket for her on Tuesday night. She correctly guessed the featured person tonight was Jill. And I think you've met Jill. Were you at the first Ironwood meetup, Mobang? If you were, you probably met Jill. She didn't go this year to Ironwood. She went to that would have been Ironwood 23. So, all right. Let people say hi to each other. That's part of the joy of doing these live streams is the chat. Everybody's having fun in the chat. So it's just after 6 o'clock here. I basically got 2 hours to finish any remodeling I'm doing and probably pause for supper and make the bed, and then in the morning finish loading, and probably by about 9 or 10 I'll be heading south. Not far. Oh, Tim is in California. Renee's met Jill. That's cool. She's a fun lady, let me tell you. She is crazy, crazy fun. Very knowledgeable. I mean, you want to learn about what to see in Arizona. She's right there with Steve as far as knowledge of different things, especially in Arizona. But she knows her way around Texas. She's been to Fredericksburg, here, I think, in Llano. I don't think she met Lily, but I don't know. Jill's been everywhere too. I am honored to have these tour guides that know what's going on and have taught me about different places. Roy and Becky, Steve, Jill, and Lily. Carol, not Carol. Colleen Whiteowl taught me a lot about her neck of the woods here in Texas. And I like getting to know people a little bit more in the area that they call headquarters. It's fun learning about this stuff. And then sometimes, like in Parker, I didn't know anybody, but because I was working, I got to know people. No, he never got a hold of me. I tried to get a hold of him, but no answer. Don't take organization lesson from Renee. Yeah, that might make me late, Tim. Yeah, I'd like to know if Brock made it to Texas and where they went to in Texas. Did they go to Fredericksburg? You know, Burnett, they had a big festival going on, and it wasn't just for the eclipse. They were having kind of like a hippie festival going on, but they canceled the festival 2 days early. So then a few people came here to Llano, or Lano, however you want to say it. But that was just rumor. I didn't see any of them, but we were definitely crowded around here. Gosh, you go up to by the bridge, there's like 25 porta-johns up there. So this town was ready for the big draw for the eclipse. Burnett, I guess, was probably ready too, but maybe their liability was an issue because they canceled and people, packed up and went wherever. Sea Devil, welcome aboard. DIY Overlander and one other. Okay. It would have been fun though. When you meet other channels, other people that you've met on live streams and stuff, it is cool. I hope we get to meet Tommy from Sea Devil. I'm making tentative plans to go to a YouTubers meetup in Branson, Missouri. I believe it starts June the 3rd, Tommy, just in case you can make it down there. I'll know more in a few days about it. I got to get a hold of my friend Rob and get some more details on it. Maybe there's a Facebook group about it. I don't know. I won't be able to research it until day after tomorrow. It's doing pretty good, Tommy. I've been the last couple days. Lily's been helping me. I mean, I even got drapes up thanks to Lily. There's the entryway. The refrigerator, of course, came out of the other camper. That cabinet up there right now holds the microwave, but it's going to move in a short while tonight. Yeah, my next corner to work on is the kitchen corner. Microwave's going to live there, and my camp stove. There is a built-in stove up here, 2-burner. It's old. It probably works. It's dirty. I've cleaned it once. It's still dirty. And it's kind of in the way. Chances are I'm going to either tear it out and cover the countertop or build the countertop so it goes right over the top of it anyway. Because, wouldn't lose, I'd lose 3/4 of an inch, big deal. And then up here, you see the karaoke machine is right there in the corner, nice and secure. Michelle and Fran are super happy. They get to look out the window now when we're traveling or camping. I've built a shelf over the bed on this side. And I've also built a shelf on the other side. So many of the things that were stored under the bed are now going to be stored over the bed, which frees up space under the bed. And I don't know if you noticed the thumbnail, Tommy, but I've mounted the spare tire to the front bumper. That freed up a heck of a lot of space back here. I'd get out of bed and the first thing I'd hit with my feet was a spare tire. Not anymore, And I did not want to have to be moving the spare tire constantly. So it's now connected to the front bumper with a strap, big strap. It's fine. Eventually, I want to get a welded unit, that's real. It needs to be sturdy. It needs to be the way I want it. But what I'm doing right now, the only issue is it makes it a little hard to open up the hood. But I'm dealing with it. It'll work. Steve is here. Welcome aboard. We were just mentioning Ironwood. A few people met at Ironwood the first time. Oh, Nodge is here. Welcome aboard, Nodge. Permission is granted in case you asked. I know you always do. I probably missed it. So we're kind of starting to get a little bit back on track now. I had to take off time to be able to make this trip for the eclipse. Well, now the eclipse is behind us. I'm still working on the camper, but it's pleasurable. It's not in a hurry. Nothing major. So don't move anything to get access to what you need sitting in bed. Yes, that's kind of what I'm doing, Mobang. I'm kind of like, okay, I can swing out of bed. There's the kitchen and there's the refrigerator. 2 pretty important things. Oh, and this bed sits higher just by about 1.5 inches than the one in the other camper. Beautiful, because I can slide my commode underneath for traveling, storage, out of sight, out of mind, out of my way. But in the evening, when I need to use it, I can slide it right out. Easy peasy. Legally gave me rugs to put down, so now I don't have to have cold feet or dirty feet, if you will. I got rugs to walk on. So that's a good thing, too. Yeah, chicken and dumplings. Maybe sooner rather than later. Yeah, they'll keep you up at night. They just keep going and going and going. Van life mode. Huh, okay, that's the channel. All right. Yes, he is cocky. For sure, Tim. There's 4 of them. And I hadn't seen them till today. I woke up this morning and I heard rooster crowing, but I didn't know he was right outside my door. I thought he was, on the fence, which is about 25, 30 feet away. No, he was right behind the truck crowing. Crazy. All right. It is time for me to get back to work here because I'm going to run out of daylight. So I will be looking forward to seeing you Tuesday night I don't know if I'll be broadcasting from the Oxford RV Park or if I'll come up into Alano where there's a little bit better signal and broadcast from the park or by the bridge, where I did a few months ago when I was here. So, in the meanwhile, thank you for being aboard. Congratulations to Nancy. We'll do her ticket on Tuesday night. And I hope everyone has the next few days just many, many blessings. And prayers for those like Timmy, who's getting ready to see the doctor on Monday. We all need you. So, thank you. Fair winds and smiles. And of course, may God bless. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being aboard.